I was driving to hospital. I begging him and cry and begging him to save his vision. And that's what happened.
Joanna Lukasic believes divine intervention from the late Pope John Paul II healed her son, Christopher. In 2007, he suffered a serious eye injury after a freak accident building shelves.
3 days he was bleeding from the eye so bad, and any specialist cannot tell what happened. They say they cannot see it, if he lost the vision or not.
Dr. Kirk Packo examined Christopher at Rush University Medical Center in Chicago. He says, quote, Christopher was a hair close to being blind in that eye. The boy was hit hard enough to damage his optic fibers, but not hard enough to go blind. He got really lucky. Joanna grew up near John Paul's hometown in Poland and says it's her strong cultural connection to the pontiff that gives her faith in his healing powers.
I know that John Paul II did it for him. And that's why I always, in a difficult time, I always going to pray to him, because he was the one, he gave me a miracle.
She says the making of this miracle was 3 years before her son's accident. Christopher met Pope John Paul II during a youth trip to Rome in 2004.
When I actually touched his hand, I did feel something that I never felt around any other human being, which, in all honesty, was probably my first actual spiritual experience.
Christopher says that experience made him realize Pope John Paul II was in the realm of a higher power. He believes this encounter could be the blessing that helped him overcome his injury.
If one person suffers trauma, another person suffers trauma, one heals better than the other. It might be a physical thing, or it might be, something spiritual. Going into it and actually believing in the church, I'm sure it helped me get my mind off of the issues, help my body heal more.
Years after his recovery, Christopher reflects on the profound impact the Pope made on his life.
I'm very proud that he's going to be beatified, and it couldn't happen to a better person. And I really hope that the fact of it being such a quicker turnaround by the time he's actually turned into a saint strikes some people. Maybe they'll gain some knowledge as to what he actually did while he was alive and the good that he did for the world.
Elizabeth Chmierak, CNN, Atlanta.